Hi guys, today we're doing boho braids from QVR Hair. Welcome, take a seat. I used 4 bundles for my total hair and it was full, beautiful and lush. Let me tell you, mind you, this is 100% human hair. I even called it at the end. You get a little bit of razzle dazzle, and it was beautiful. You can reuse it, you can wash it, you can oh my god, I have a lot to say, a lot of good things to say about this hair, but let's get right into the video. So on a strand, as you saw earlier, I used 6 per strand. Let's just say 5 to 7. So some strands you can have 7, you can have 6, you can have 5. But this is what you do when you get your strands, when you get your bundle, remove it. Let's start small. We need to start small, and then get yourself a hard wax, something that sticks and is strong. The hold is strong. That's what you will use to like separate the boho strands, so that it's easier to just put it in. You know, it's human hair and it's very, very like silky and slippery. So you want something that can hold and keep it intact. Do you understand? Then you get yourself any attachments that you use for the braids. You know, my hair is not that long, so I have to use attachments to like continue the braids and keep the bow in there. That's exactly what I did. So I already like pre-parted my hair. See, in this hairstyle, while I was doing this hair, you need to pre-part, you need to pre-everything. Pre-part, pre-separate, okay, I even you know, when you use your attachment, you have to put in hot water. I did that before doing the hair. So everything was just pre, so that when you do the boho, bam, you just get the hair and then that's it. So you want to braid. I braided like 2 times and then started putting my boho. You braid, you put in your attachment 1, the second one 2, then you put in your boho. You don't need to wait. Then you braid again. You put in like I think I only put in 1 more attachment if the area was too thin. That was it. And I just kept on adding the bow. You want to make sure you put the bow inside well so that it doesn't remove. Because the idea with this human hair bow is that when it gets rough and you use it for like some days, you want to come back and just comb it out. Like just comb it, put in some treatment. That's all. It becomes better than it was before, Seth. And then maybe like coil it and everything. That's perfect. So you want to put the bow properly inside. So when you're combing the hair, it will comb and it will not like come out or whatever. So basically, that's all I did. You put your boho, clip it, and then you braid. Put your boho, clip it, and then you braid. And I think some I did 5 because the space was not enough. You get I like kept space. When you're doing bow, you don't want everything to be the same. You don't want to put in everything the same length. You want to just scatter it, like go with the flow. Just be putting the bow, be putting bow. Sometimes you can even put 2 very close, 2 very far. Do you understand? It doesn't have to be the same, so that everything will look well distributed at the end of the video. If you can't tell, I was very excited for this. Like, this is the first time I've done such wavy, full, long boho. I was so excited. So after this part of the hair, you want to go and replicate, do the same at the other side of the hair. So basically, you can just get extra boho. And obviously, it's not possible to like separate all your bohos down, because I tried that and it's a lot. So you want to at least separate maybe 50-50. Put 50 down, do the one that can be done. There's another 50 that can be done. Do you understand? That way, you won't be overwhelmed. Because if you're doing the hair, if you're separating it as you're braiding it, oh my God, you will just feel like you're spending so much time here. And then you will spend so much time here because you have to braid the hair from beginning to the end. You put boho. You have to, this hair just, it requires so much attention and effort. You understand? So you cannot just do an anyhow job. In the braiding, you can do an anyhow job, but because the bow will be full and to cover your errors. So that's why I love this hair. Anyway, this is me doing the second side. You repeat the same thing. You put your boho, you braid. You put your bow again, you braid. As you can see, the two I've braided already are not even the same length. I'm just putting it anyhow. Sometimes 5, sometimes 6, because you don't have to be like perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to like coordinate the bohos. When you get to the end of your braids, you can twist it. You don't need to braid it to the last part. You can twist it when it gets to the end. And also there would be a lot of leave out, like when you're braiding your hair and then you just see one part stick out from the boho. That's fine. Like, it will be a lot. You can either trim it on the go as you're braiding your hair, or you can wait till the end to trim it. Now, the back, braiding the back and braiding the front is a little bit different. In fact, for this hair particularly, this is the first hair that I've not really braided. Like, I was not able to braid it at the back as I was like cutting it. So what I did was that I started at the back, braided like 4 or like 5, added my attachment. You want to put it, if you can zoom in or look closely. I've zoomed in for you. Put it in that part, like where your hands are touching. Then you put it there. The attachment to start the boho. Then you want your grip to be tight so that the boho does not slip off. From here, I just turned. Like, I will turn it, no matter how far back it is on my head, I will turn it and bring it to the front and then add my bow. I couldn't do it at the back. I tried it once and it was just difficult. So I brought it to the front. If I'm not able to, like, if it's too far, like if it's at the middle of the back, I will braid until I can bring it to the front and then do my boho. That's the only way you can do it with this part, because it was difficult. It was very difficult to do the back. But at the end of the day, it came out beautiful. Oh my God. So you can still do the same thing, 5, 6, I actually used every last and single bit of the boho of the human hair wavy human hair, sorry. I used everything. There was no remaining, everything. So this is what I mean by you can wait till the end to like trim the leave out, but it's going to give you headaches. So just trim it while you're braiding, and voila. Because I put in the hot water at the beginning, I didn't have to put in hot water again. Do you understand? Everything just came out ready to use. Like, I was done, literally done. Can you see how beautiful the parting, everything, the hair? Oh my God. So this is hair mousse. You want to put it on your hair, directly on your hair. It's to just like help your hair last longer and stay shiny and stay fresh. Not on the boho. If you touch the boho, you're fine, don't worry. But it needs to be directly on your scalp, on your braids and on your parts, so that your parts will like look crisp, will last longer. That's just basically what this mousse is for. And if you don't have the mousse, it's fine. You can just put cream or oil there. But I always use the materials I have. They just make everything better. So this was me test. I actually randomly just said, okay, let me just coil it, because it will make sense to change the pattern from wavy to coily. Bro, it worked. There was no heat damage, nothing. It worked. Talk about 100% human hair. Oh my God, this is just so beautiful. And then if you have a heat protectant, use it. If you have, please use it. Do you understand? So this is the end result. I'm so happy. Like, I really, really enjoyed this hair, the making process. It took me long because obviously the making, the filming, the everything. This was my first time doing this kind of hair in particular. It took me long, but it was worth it. I could see the vision from the first strand. Like, in fact, from holding the boho, I was like, it's going to eat, and it ate. Look how beautiful I look. Oh my God. I have to watch this video over and over again just to admire myself. Bye.